to see. What an absolute catch there. As it comes forward, they're storming in. Great thing of faith there. Welcome back to Hulu Theatre at MSG for the Dodgeball World Cup 2018. We're here for the finals. I'm Greg Whitehouse, joined by Ed Prentice, President of USA Dodgeball.
Yeah, Greg, and what an awesome event we have now. We have the finals in the men's, women, and mixed division. This thing started in 2016 when we walked away from the Manchester World Cup in England, and all of a sudden we had 54 nations vying for the spots that we have today. 30 teams were at this event, 13 countries represented, and now we're down to the final 6, and they all want to take claim to being the best in the world.
So, first of all, we're heading to the men's final, a big final. None the least, we have Malaysia men versus Austria men. They've both had a tough fight on their hands. Malaysia, the underdogs, in their final. They beat in a close-fought game. They won 15-13 in an overtime set. And Austria beat Northern Ireland 15-11 in their semi-final. It's all to play for, and please stay tuned because we are in for an amazing game of dodgeball here.
Yeah, and if anybody didn't see earlier what happened, that Malaysia came out and knocked off the #1 team in the world from 2016 on, and that was the team from England, your home country, the favorites here. Malaysia came back, took them down. This place went crazy, and on the England side, it got really, really quiet.
Yeah, I think the England team, they try to put every little bit of action into their game. They couldn't quite find it. Malaysia, they made the hits in overtime, and that's what won them their final spot by beating England in the semi-final. I think we're in for a treat here, Ed.
Yeah, and what it guarantees, Greg, is that we are going to have a new world champion. We are going to have a new world champion this evening in less than 40 minutes, and that's exciting.
Yeah, Malaysia ranked 2nd in the world, the underdogs at 2016. Now in the final, they'll be playing Austria, who are actually ranked 7 in the world rankings. And what a great game that is going to be. Here we have on screen the Austrian chant. They always start most games with this. They get pumped, they're ready.
Yeah, the Austrians are crazy. They've been around a long time. They've been playing, but you can hear them out there. They get people fired up. They got their little mantra going off, and they're going to come out. And you watch when you see Malaysia, as opposed to that, what they're going to do, they're going to raise the roof of this place too.
Oh, 100% Malaysia here. They're staying quiet. They've got a little chant themselves. They stay quiet and they let their dodgeball do the talking out here. And I can tell you that the crowd behind Malaysia is about to get electric. We're heading into this final. Malaysia versus Austria, the men's final of the World Cup 2018 at Hulu Theatre at MSG, presented by Needle Smart.
Yeah, and you know, just to give you guys at home an expectation of what you're going to see here, for those of you in the States, it's dodgeball like you might have seen in high school. You got 2 teams on each side, 2 teams of 6. In this case, they're all men, and they're going to have a mixed division as well later, where you'll see 3 women and 3 men on the court. But primarily, you're going to watch a game that's going to be exactly like you know growing up. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. You hit somebody, they're out. If you throw the ball and they catch it, you're out. One of their players comes back in.
Yep, the court dimensions, as you can see, slightly smaller than the volleyball court. We've got a neutral zone in the middle. That is all valid to play dodgeball in. You can throw at your opponent in this area. A big start from Malaysia, but they've given away all their balls. Now, 2 hits there.
Now, if you watched the England game earlier, you'll know that Malaysia came out very, very aggressive, and that's what got them the win. And I have a feeling that Austria's taking the exact same tactic, and they're going to take it to Malaysia. This should be a very high-flying game, so get ready, hold on, because here comes some dodgeball.
Indeed. A deflection there, but it bounces before he catches it. Big hit there. And a deflection there.
And it starts off with Malaysia taking one down.
So both teams currently with 4 on court. Now down to 3, Malaysia. Austria have the early lead in terms of players on court.
And here comes Austria.
Austria have a very big handballing background. That's where the big arm comes from. That's kind of where their quick wind-up is thing. I think there's one of the Austrians has picked up a little ankle injury. He seems to be trying to run it out.
Nice dodge by number 1 there from Malaysia. Malaysia playing a little bit more passive than we saw in the previous games. Let's see what happens here. They've got a counter on Austria. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
That's the ticket right there. You've got to counter.
And what a good standing counter that was from backcourt. Hits the player on the shins as he's tracking back.
There it comes. Oh, and you count.
No. He catches
2 down. And we got 1 catch.
He catches that, but heads out as well.
So with that catch, the other player comes in, and we're down to a 2-on-1. And there he goes.
And
ball
there we go.
deflects.
Austria take the first 2 set points.
And that game was under a minute and a half, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So how this scoring system works, as you can see on the left side, top left side of your screen, Austria 2 set points. Now, if you win a set, you get 2 set points. If you draw, both teams get 1 set point each. So,
and look at
Austria have taken the early lead in this. They've got the first win under their belt. And I think that's what it's all about today. You know, taking each set as it comes. You're certainly going to be looking to make every hit count.
And you're going to see a lot of...
And they do. Vernon gets the hit.
Now this...
one dodge and he gets hit as well.
Don't get up and get a sandwich because you're going to miss something. These teams are firing away at each other.
Yep.
You blink and it's gone.
These balls traveling about 70, 75 miles an hour in the men's division. Absolute cannons coming out. He gets hit there. He loses control of the ball.
Malaysia taking a step back.
Yeah.
They're going to wait it out a little bit, see what Austria has to offer. They're going to try to counter.
A 1-on-2 here.
Now, the thing to remember is if you have the majority of the balls, you have to throw.
Yep.
So Malaysia's got 3 balls. They have to throw at least one of those balls within 5 seconds. And there's the counter from Austria. Now they've got 3 balls. They've got ball advantage. They'll have to release at least one.
Oh,
there it
what
is.
A shot. What a shot there from backcourt. Here's number 23 on the side of this shoe.
Here's a chance for Austria to take a 2-point lead, but let's see what's going to happen here.
A good block there. I think the Malaysians are calling that as a hit, but he blocks it down first before it hits the side of his shoe.
Number 30 all alone back there. He's going to go to take him out, or he's going to go for a catch. And there we go. The ref calls it. Australia takes out a lead. Very surprising here, Greg. I wouldn't have expected a 2-point lead here.
I think there's some discussions on who's being hit and who's not walking. Sometimes you just got to play to the referee's whistle.
Yeah, you can't pause as a player. How many times have you seen a player argue with an official or get in an argument with a fellow player? The next thing you know, they get taken out. We saw that happen actually with Team USA earlier today.
So we're going to start set 3 here.
Now this is called the rush. That's where they all run out. They're allowed to get each of the 2 balls on their side, and the 1 center ball is up for grabs for whichever team can get it.
Now there's a lot of different tactics in running in that middle ball. You know, if you take that early on, you could be looking at the early attack. If not, then you're looking to play a lot more defensive. But sometimes that works in a lot of teams' favor, Zed.
Yeah, and both of these teams are playing super aggressive right now. I mean, it's just firing after firing after firing. I expect we're going to see a lot of matches here in this set.
Here we go, Malaysia only now with 2 balls. Austria have the 3 here. They're going to have to pull something to get a big hit here. 1 ball thrown, but blocked by Austin on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I'm not sure he should have thrown at the guy with the ball.
Yep.
Blocking is pretty important in this game.
Sometimes it's kind of used as a defensive style of dodgeball, just to, you know, throw that 1 ball at the person with the ball, then it's blocked. And
there's 1 more down from Malaysia. Australia's taking it to him, and then they retreat.
Yep.
And what they're waiting for is Malaysia to throw 1 at least, and then counter. And here comes the counter right now. And he's going to hold so his other guys can come up. And then fire. If he catches it, that ball would have been live. If it was caught, Australia would have brought in another player.
Yeah, but it flies off court. Yeah, Malaysia down to 3 here.
And there goes one in the stands.
So Malaysia, yet again, on the back foot here. Vernon releases, gets the hit.
Nice dodge by Malaysia. There's the counter, great dodge by Austria. Number 92, and again he's gone. You can't hit this guy. Malaysian guy, I think number 18 thought the Austrian was over the line, but he was not. You step over the line, you're out.
I think he also claimed that it had hit him and then hit the other guy, so the ball was still valid. It hits him on the shoulder as he goes down. Austria have taken a massive lead. They've taken a massive lead straight off the bat. Malaysia pull their timeout.
Yeah, each team gets one timeout per half.
Yep.
Malaysia's taking theirs at a very opportune time because they need to slow things down, figure out what they're going to do and regroup.
They do. Austria sometimes comes so fast out of the blocks, and that's what they've done so far. 3 sets they've won off the start. 6 set points up.
Well, when we interviewed Haiti earlier, team captain for Malaysia, he talked about adaptability, and they better find some adaptability now because Austria is bringing it to them, and Malaysia can stand toe-to-toe, but for whatever reason, it's just not gelling right now.
Oh, 100%. And it's weird to see that they haven't actually played Heidi straight off the bat. He might come on now. I'm not quite sure if they made substitutes going in after this timeout, but Vernon is on the left. He's playing. So the rush will start in a second yet again. 8 minutes 11 on the clock.
And there you see the dodgeball. It's a little different for you folks in America. It is not a rubber ball. This is a cloth ball. The ball used primarily in the European nations. It's a ball that was agreed upon by all the nations, all 54, during the
Oh, what a catch!
Whoa, look at
but
that.
But then flies off the back of the court. A 1-for-1 there. Hoffman takes a walk to the outbox.
And there we go.
After a good catch, number 1 yet again going. They seem to be targeting him in the middle.
The Austrians are just dodging like crazy right now.
So here we go. Malaysia only now left with 1 ball. Austria with a 4.
Nice
Could have had the 5 if they were careful about things.
We're going to wait for all the balls. They're going to reset, and they are going to
5-ball attack. I think we might see something special here. No, it's not the leap of faith.
No, it's not.
No. But nonetheless, Austria take out 2 players from the Malaysian squad. Here's there.
Malaysia trying to climb back out of the hole they've dug for themselves.
Yeah.
6-0. And they're also down in men, and he's going to catch it.
A catch there as well.
That was huge. Brings in another player for Malaysia. It takes 1 out for Austria.
So Austria now down to 3 players on court. Malaysia back up to 3 after the catch brings that player back in. Oh, clipped on the toes, he comes down.
And he hesitated.
Oh, and a big hit there. Austin left in by himself. Not a stranger to World Cup dodgeball. He played in the Malaysian men's team last time when they made the final. Austria are going to force Austin to throw all balls with the majority.
You'll see a person scrambling around the outside of the court. That is called a retriever. And there's the game.
Oh, and hit there off 3 as he turns around.
Unbelievable. Right now, the Malaysian fans are pretty quiet. They're pretty stunned.
Have Austria literally started with a dream start? 4 sets out of the bat. Here, a replay will be showing you from the last couple of sets.
Well, it looks like we have too much action going on right now.
Exactly. No time for replays here in this men's final. Oh, and a big hit off the start.
Now, if you look on the outside, you'll see some players that are running around the outside of the court. They are called retrievers.
Yep.
Their responsibility is to get the ball that might not be in the court. If a player steps out of the court, they are out. The retriever is a critical role.
Indeed, especially at this fast pace, you know. Your role as a retriever is to hunt for those balls and get it back on as quick as possible to make sure your team has the advantage with the balls. There Right, Vernon's just giving away his... As they look for a cross court. No look. Vernon dodges out the way. 3 balls from the Malaysians. They've got to be making hits.
This one down.
One big hit. What the Malaysians are so good at is one balling, and they're hitting that one ball every time.
And they need to right now.
Yep.
They need this game. They cannot go down 10-0.
They've got to pull something special out of some bag they have.
Here they come. They're set up. They release one. Now they're going to come back. They're going to play back on the attack, the counter-attack.
What are Malaysia going to have to do here, Ed, to claw this game back?
They're really going to have to play the counter-attack. They're going to have to let... Austria's coming up very, very hard and very deep, and they're throwing hard. That means they're going to give them some time if Malaysia can sit back, collect the ball, and then counter-attack as quickly as possible. I think they're getting caught too far back, and they're not countering quick enough.
Indeed. The Malaysian just goes for the catch there as it pops up. Doesn't quite find his hands upon the ball. But Malaysian yet again with a 3. Plenty of pump fakes.
And there we go.
Oh, and a big hit. But another big hit on the way back. So, like we said, those ball retrievers running around as quick as possible. Malaysia with 4 players. Austria with 2, yep. They've got to start doing something right.
Malaysia's a smart team.
Oh, great one-ball throw.
Nobody protected him. They got to protect their other players. Right now, numbers count. There's 40 seconds left. If Malaysia can hold on to the advantage, they'll win this match surely by numbers. They don't have to eliminate Austria.
They are currently playing into the net, though, so every ball you're playing, you're probably not going to get it back. Oh, great throw from Austin as the Austrian makes his way down to the ground.
They tried. Now watch for Malaysia to play the clock.
Number 5, Oberhauser, as he makes his way down to the ground.
About 10 seconds left. This could be Malaysia's break.
Oh, great catch.
There we go. What a finish.
Great catch, and that's what Malaysia needed. They've got to find team spirit from somewhere. They're going to have to start digging deep for this.
They definitely needed that play. They definitely needed that game.
Yeah.
Now watch what happens. Now, if you remember earlier when Malaysia was getting going, they were out there screaming and hollering and getting fired up. And I haven't seen that yet.
They were almost unstoppable in terms of their dodgeball prowess. They're currently 3 sets away from drawing it up. They're 6 set points behind. Malaysia just playing their game now. I think this is where they wanted to. This is where they wanted to be. They're one-balling. They're throwing their one-balls.
And if you notice too, Malaysia's been jumping a lot, and Austrians are figuring that out. They're taking them out in the air.
But I think the Malaysians are doing just as much as the Austrians. You know, the Austrians love to jump, love to try and get low. Very acrobatic dodgeballers.
Both of these teams are.
Yeah. Metz makes his way to the outbox, number 42 there.
Here comes the counter.
As he gets clipped in the shoe. Good pressure from number 1 there.
Holding them off.
Yeah, Malaysia here now with 2 players left.
These pump fakes are important. They freeze everybody till you let it go.
Not sure. I think he gets the deflection on the ball. That's what the sound was there. Oh, big hit there from the... Oh, and another hit.
The counter.
Oh, great hit from Vernon. Vernon, one of the dodgeball superstars from this team. Now on a 1v2, no balls in hand.
And he dodged it pretty simply.
He needs one.
That back wall's working against him.
Oh, and as he turns to get the ball, Vernon gets hit on the head. You know, sometimes it's hard for the ball retriever because in what instance do you put that ball back on?
Yeah, and you don't know if that last player, you couldn't tell whether he wanted to go for the catch or whether he was just going to dodge and try to collect the ball and come back and counter.
So the last set here, if it is under a certain time period, 90 seconds on the clock will start. That is only if it is under 30 seconds, a 90-second set will start. So currently we're under that. If the set finishes, that is the end of the first half. If it stops now, a 90-second set will commence. and that will end the first half instead of the
Austria
time
is
running.
just firing away, and there goes one down, one Austrian down.
Malaysians, 2 players down here already. Well, 1 player down now. They've got to find something special. That's time.
And there we go.
And Austria take that one. Malaysia really
commanding lead.
Yeah, good first half from Austria. Doing everything right in terms of dodgeball. Good throwing, you know, pump faking a lot.
Yeah, it's an all-around game right now. I mean, they are doing everything right. They're going up, and then they go up, and they're dodging down when they need to go down. How many balls went over their head in the last 3 minutes?
Exactly. We'll see you back after the break for the second half of the men's final World Cup 2018 here at Hulu Theatre, MSG 2018. Tell the guy in the blue suit that we're waiting. 55 seconds. I'll give. So we're back at the second half of this men's final. Austria taking a commanding lead.
Austria less than 15 minutes away from becoming the next world champions here at the Dodgeball World Cup in Madison Square Garden. Malaysia trying to make sure that does not happen.
Exactly. Malaysia have to pull something special out of the blocks now. You know, they've got to bring on someone special. You know, Malaysia right now are doing everything they can. So acrobatic. Very good style of dodgeball from both sides.
Well, if any team can do it, it is Malaysia. I mean, they are fast, they are high-powered, and they have a ton of energy. When they get it all together, they can beat anybody.
The other team didn't say anything, by the way.
Looks like the officials are just getting a few last-minute technical things in order.
Yeah, we're not just waiting for the players. Sometimes it's a lot about how the referees have to react with this situation.
Now watch for this to happen at home, because behind the Austrians right now is a harder surface. So if the Malaysians throw it against that back wall, they have an advantage where the ball will come back to them. That was the advantage the Austrians had earlier. Looks like we're just about ready here to go.
Yep. We're going to get underway for our second half. 15 minutes will commence now. There we go, Malaysia don't take the three from the...
There the Austrians pick up right where they left off, taking out a Malaysian player really quick and really fast.
Okay, currently 10-2 heading into this first set of the second half. Really, like we said, Malaysia got to do something special. Here we go, pump faking right up to the line. Austria playing great dodgeball, but take the one hit from the one ball. I think really, Ed, Malaysia have to take every set as it comes, play every set different, you know, adapt. Like you said earlier, Heidi said they're happy to adapt, and they've got to do that here.
Well, they know they can beat these guys. It's just a question of can they get together, and do they have enough time?
Exactly.
They cannot afford to lose another game. See how that ball comes all the way back.
There we
Big
go.
advantage for Malaysia right now.
So they can carry on throwing one ball, and they're happy to throw one ball. Got plenty of fitness.
They just need to keep the Austrians on their heels. And right now it appears they're doing that.
So 4 balls now. They've got to get at least one hit. There we go. One hit.
If they win this game, watch the Malaysian bench. It will go crazy.
Oh, indeed. So yet again, there we go. One ball coming from the 3, and they can happily do that. If they get the ball back, they're ready to throw again. But the Austrians are doing things right. They're playing their game, and they're trying to play it slow because, you know, when the Austrians are in the rhythm of things, we've already seen they like to get a lot of set points. As I say that, one Austrian heads to the outbox. Oh, and one hit.
Malaysia needs this. They cannot afford to give this one up. And Austria definitely wants to put a cap on it.
Yeah, so like you said, Malaysia really got to stop things. Really got to stop things in terms of how they make Austria play.
2 players left for Austria.
And 2 players left for Malaysia.
And 40 seconds left.
Exactly. So that bottom clock is the set clock. That's a 3-minute set.
So for either team to win this game outright and get the 2 points, the full 2 points, they have to take out at least one of their opponents and then stall down the clock.
Get one hit.
And that was it. Now watch for the Malaysians to hang tight for 20 seconds or as long as they can.
Oh, Malaysia do the right thing there. They only send one person in to go, and they get that set.
Get it. I'm telling you, they can come back. Completely different strategy than they did in the last game.
Yeah.
The last match they had, they stalled it out against the UK, against England. In this case, they went for the kill.
So, Malaysia, they've got to do everything right here. Every set as it comes, take the hits, make sure they're not going for silly catches, taking every perfect catch as it comes. Malaysia, like we said, now they're on this side of the court. They've got the back wall.
They've got their fans behind them.
But the Austrians are ready to chant just as loud.
Yes, they are. I hear them. The Austrians are firing it up right now.
Both teams still with 6. No, Malaysia have 5 as Austin is in the outbox currently. Oh, no, he's just a substitute in the outbox.
Plenty of time left for Malaysia. There's 11 minutes left.
Yep, plenty of time to turn this around.
Here comes that ball back again.
There we go. Malaysia, this is what they're going to do. They're just going to keep on rotating on that. Who's throwing? Oh, what a shot there as it clips Vernon on the shoe.
1 for 1.
1 for 1, and sometimes that's the best trade you can get out of things. Oh, and 2 hits there from
Vernon, the experienced player, talking to his teammates.
Yeah, making sure they're doing everything. You know, the Malaysians have a couple of new guys into their teams. So Malaysia here with the 3 balls. They do one and they throw it. He's not trying to force that catch. He could have gone for it and dropped the ball he had to try and get a player in.
Here they come again.
Oh!
There we go.
Malaysia doing
And
everything
now look at their
right.
bench. I told you, look at them. They're going to go crazy. They're going to get into this. Austria needs to shut this down, or Malaysia's going to turn it up.
Yeah. Oh, and there we go. Malaysia doing everything right in terms of...
And this is their game.
Yep.
Speed but controlled. There's the counter.
So, Malaysia, 2 players left. 2 very experienced players.
Just under 1 minute, 57 seconds left.
Takes the block.
There they go. They held him, and the
Yeah,
ball
they
is
know what
coming
they're
back.
doing.
Now they have the advantage. They're going to have to throw.
Yep, 4 balls here. They've got to throw 2. But do the right thing. Now Austria have 3. This could be a little dangerous for Austria here.
Yeah, he's going to throw it. If they're smart, they'll counter. Oh, my gosh. He took him out at the
What
shoe.
a shot.
This is
Absolutely takes his shoe
There's
off.
25 seconds left. Malaysia does not want to play for a tie here.
No, Malaysia want the win. Austria want the win.
19 seconds left.
This is a big set. Ooh, close there, but I think it bounces
9
before it
seconds.
hits him. 5 seconds here.
We'll get
Malaysia.
one more shot off each. This will be it right here.
Ooh. And they both take the draw.
Malaysia looks a little stunned out there.
I think Malaysia might be a little disappointed. That ball looked invalid as it was thrown.
That's an invalid attempt, so their Austrian wins.
Austria take the 2 points.
They're calling it an invalid attempt.
There we go. The referees have called it an invalid attempt. Not valid enough. Not within a meter.
And what an invalid attempt is that a player must make an attempt that appears to the referee like they're trying to hit another player.
Yep.
That's to continue the continuity of the game. So what this particular referee is saying that first throw, I believe it was the first one,
Yep.
was not a valid attempt. It was not within a
catchable distance
of the opponent. Correct.
He's not attempting to hit the opponent out.
That was
or
a
make a play
huge
from
call.
it.
I mean, it
Yeah.
cost them that game. But at
Very
least
good
they should
call
have
from
had
the
1 point.
referees. Yep, 100%. But here we go, Malaysia yet again on the back foot. Got about 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes.
And they're going to have to push that.
Yeah, Malaysia really have to push every set to make sure they get the hits.
And Austria just wants to end it here.
Yeah.
They want this. You can tell they're coming at it hard.
Austria playing their style of dodgeball, but get Malaysia taking the hit. Very good at 1-ball dodgeball, Malaysia. Very clever in how they play.
Multiple pump fakes by Austria too. It's freezing Malaysia.
Yeah, and Malaysia really can't play their countering attack of dodgeball because Austria are pushing so far up the court.
Let's see if they double pump fake again. There they go, and 1 throw. Hugely effective.
Yeah.
When you don't have to throw 2 balls and you can take someone out with just the 1 that you're obligated to throw.
Oh, and right there, that ball then takes out 2. That ball takes out 2 because the ball is still live, hits 2 players, and they both go to the outbox.
As long as the ball is in the air, it remains live. And here we go again.
Here we go. Malaysia really have to start pushing this. Oh, 1 hit there.
Nice dodge by Vernon.
Vernon makes the first dodge, doesn't quite dodge the second. Malaysia here with 3.
Down to 6 minutes.
Malaysia have to push past this set clock now. They can't be last in every set out because they won't be getting the set points they need to claim this. There we go. The Malaysia chants are in and they get the hit. Now Malaysia really have to look for this.
And he took a shot. He took a shot. I don't know where he's going. I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't know if he knows where he's going.
I think he's a little confused. I think he might have hit his head.
He's coming over. He's heading to the lectern. I'm not sure where he's going.
But now, Malaysia, 2-on-1. They've already had a 2-on-1 already, and that ended a 1-all draw. Oh, it didn't actually. It ended the 2 set points as
because of the invalid
attempt. So Malaysia have to capitalize on this. Block down.
They're going to push the advantage they've got. They only have to hold for 13 seconds.
Malaysia have to track back. Play sensible dodgeball.
They're playing very aggressive.
But Malaysia take the hit.
It down.
There we go.
Fast. They are reloading quick. They want those balls at the rush. They want it at the line quick. I'm not sure what's going on here. There we go.
I think there's some boos, there's some cheers.
There's a lot of passion in this room right now. The Austrians alerting their fans. Class acts.
There we go, and he gets hit on the back as he tries to dodge that.
And I'm not sure what happened here. He nodded, and then he wandered around for a little bit. And you know, that's always scary. It doesn't happen that often, but these guys are throwing the ball upwards of 70 miles per hour, and you can get rocked pretty easily.
Oh, 100%. One wrong movement in the wrong direction, you know, you're going to get hit where it hurts.
He definitely looked like he didn't know what was happening there for a few seconds. I'm sure he's getting checked out.
Oh, there he is. There, the replay of himself hitting his head into the floor.
Comes back up.
Looked like he'd been taken 12 rounds with a professional boxer there as he stands back up.
I mean, that's what people don't realize. When you have somebody coming at you that's maybe, you know, it doesn't matter even what height they are, but when you know how they can throw, how hard they can throw the ball, and they're coming at you and they're like 10 feet away, that's something you got to think about.
Oh,
and these people hang in there and they'll still line up for a catch.
So
lining up the teams here. The clock has been stopped.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes left of this game here. Malaysia really going to have to push themselves.
They need games and they need them
Big
quick.
Start from the middle. Vernon comes up.
They need 3 games.
Not Vernon, off the start. So I think Malaysia might have made a little rotation in terms of playing some new players on this. That one ball absolutely fires across court.
And it comes right back to him, you know, and that invalid attempt could define this.
Oh my gosh. Off the hit there.
Oh my gosh.
Malaysia pulling out all the stops.
What a rocket.
One big arm. And you see there, he puts fingers up behind the ball. That's who he'll be looking to throw and who throws.
And here they come again.
We say many a times that a lot of teams have different cooling systems, Ed.
Yes.
You know, the Malaysians and a lot of the Asian countries actually put fingers behind the balls in terms of, you know, signing on what they want to throw. Austrians have a very loud charm, but what a hit there.
Yeah, you'll watch the Malaysians come up and they'll alert their fellow teammates. I'm not sure what they're calling there.
I think one ref's calling one thing, one ref's calling another.
I think they're saying that ball might have hit both players. One of the refs is saying it hit 2 players. Number 11 and number 66, possibly.
Yep.
They're talking it over now. We'll have to see what they call. If that ball hit both players, then both players are out. Looks like they couldn't make a determination off that deflection, so 66, it appears, is staying in. Or maybe not. And it looks like we got an injury here as well.
Yeah.
Things are not going the Malaysians' way right now.
No, definitely not.
All right, well, they got their captain, Haiti, out there. Austria just wants to hang on tight for another 3 minutes, and they will be the next World Cup champions. And they're not content just to sit back because they're firing away.
Yeah, Malaysia really got, oh, and takes the hit there. Oh, that sounded like a clip on his back there. May have hit the backboard.
And if the Austrians hang in there, you'll have to remember.
Oh, shot for shot here, 1 for 1. The dodgeball is absolutely incredible in this men's final. One ball being thrown about, pushing paces of 75 miles an hour here. Austria trying to play super defensive. Malaysia really have to go aggressive here. Oh, and a...
Boy, Austria's doing everything right.
Yeah, dodging the right balls.
And now they just need to work the clock.
Yeah, playing sensible dodgeball. I think Malaysia are going to have to do something special here. They've got 3 sets to make up in 1 minute 50. It seems almost impossible.
And they're firing. Might be a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah, 10 seconds left in this set. The Austrians block, and all they've got to do is just play it slow. And it seems almost impossible for the Malaysians to catch here. So we're heading into the last minute and a half, Ed.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a new world champion. And what's amazing about that is in 2016, it was all Malaysia and all England. And now we have a brand new contender coming in to take down the top slot.
Yeah, Austria ranked 7 coming into this tournament in the world rankings. You know, they've certainly had a good tournament, been very aggressive. The Austrian style of dodgeball is very, very good, and it keeps on climbing.
You can see it on the Malaysians' faces. They just feel like it might be the end here.
So,
55 seconds.
Yeah, 6 points Malaysia need now. 55 seconds here.
Now, we saw a game earlier that went in 15 seconds.
Yep.
So it's not impossible.
But
here
then,
they come.
Like you said, as soon as it gets under 30 seconds, oh, great dodgeball there from Boone.
It resets back to 90.
Yeah, but resets back to 90, and that can be the last set, so you can't have any more sets. So as soon as it comes under 30, it's almost impossible for Austria.
Because they can't get 2 matches in.
Exactly. Malaysia, they fought well. They beat England in the semi-final. Oh, hit for hit.
He doesn't care. He takes it. 20 seconds left.
All these players getting very, very rowdy.
He's hot. He's hot. He gets the yellow card.
Gets the yellow card, and the...
Sad way to see this end.
Yeah.
Malaysians a very proud team.
Yeah, they look up at the scoreboard. They really can't do anything now. And there it is.
The Austrians take it.
That is game.
The new world champions, Austria men's. The floor is rocking in here,
Exactly.
Greg.
And what a great game.
And look, fans are... Who knew there were that many Austrians in the building?
Exactly.
They just keep
They're coming out of every door, left, right, and center.
The yellow card for the Austrian team.
The day isn't over yet. That is only the
Malaysia,
first final.
The fans give it up for Malaysia.
Exactly. Malaysia have given it all. Unfortunately, yet again, 2 years on from Manchester, they don't quite find their final performance.
Yeah, you know, coming in second again is not going to be something that they're going to feel good about on the way home. But I'm sure, we saw these guys work ethic throughout the year, and I'm sure they're coming back, and they're going to be a contender for years to come.
9 points.
I'm not sure what's happening out there.
Yeah, I think there may be a 90-second set. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, there was 3 seconds left on the clock, so a 90-second set will commence. It feels like it's all over already because the Austrians have already celebrated.
Yeah, exactly. For those of you at home, if you didn't catch it before, once you go down below 30 seconds,
Yep.
you have to go ahead and reset the clock to give yourselves a full 90. And I believe there was 3 seconds left on that clock.
So that heads to a 90 seconds. That 90 seconds is the last and final set that they can play.
Well, let's hope they play this out in the spirit of sportsmanship and they just go have a good time. And a lot of times when this does happen, you'll see
Malaysia will just go mad
all
and
hell
just get
break
annoyed.
loose. Yeah, it'll get pretty crazy. There'll be a lot of firepower out there if they go that route.
Yep. Now, I think the rest haven't realised, but the Malaysians should only have 5 on court after the yellow card last game.
Correct.
But he's been subbed out, probably sent to the changing room somewhere.
At this point, nothing to lose for either team.
Yep. Malaysia probably just going to give it their all, as they have all tournament.
In both of these. Look. And there you go. Sacrifice fly. That's when a player launches himself over the neutral zone in an attempt to take out the other player. Unfortunately, he missed, so he is out.
But Malaysia have had a great tournament, and we can't take that credit away from them.
There is another one right there, and you see it. It's one of the most spectacular plays in the sport.
Like we said, Austria here probably going to finish the game. Oh, great catch there from Heidi.
They're not going down.
Yeah, slightly disappointed that he hadn't played a bit more in the final. You know, he's one of the poster boys from the men's team. Yeah, and you know, they've taken the round of applause. They've taken the round of applause.
Now, every game matters to this team. This team's a proud team. This is a great team. Right now, it's one of the greatest in the world. Just tonight, they're not the greatest.
Yeah.
Tonight, it's Austria, the greatest men's dodgeball team in the world.
Exactly. They go home world champions.
Let's see if any more Austrians come out of the stands.
Exactly. Malaysia taking the crowd. Once again, crowd favourites. They go home prideful. Plenty of pride beaming from this team.
2 great teams, 1 great event. You couldn't ask for more. And there goes the Austrians. Malaysia's lining up to shake hands. Great sportsmen, they're hugging. Here we go, you're gonna see it. A lot of these athletes are friends on and off the court. They see each other at different international tournaments. Bunch of high fives. And I'll tell you what, we have a lot more coming here from Madison Square Garden with the best in dodgeball in the world, World Dodgeball Association. And up next, we have the mixed division and the women's division. So stay tuned and come on back for the best you're gonna see in dodgeball.
Yes? Wir müssen mal Fenster wieder kriegen.
talking to that. Just
Hello? You listening?
keep on talking.
Okay. Well, that was quite nice. Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi bow.
Sorry if I pronounced that slightly wrong.
It's correct, sorry.
Yeah, you're the captain of the Austrian team.
Yes.
We've just seen a great final there.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you guys?
It means the world. I mean, it was such a tough 2 years. We prepared a lot. We wanted to really make it here. And I'm really speechless. It was really the last 2 days were hard beyond. I mean, I had like 2.5 hours of sleep from yesterday to today. Played I don't know how many games today. And now it's over. We made it. Can't believe it.
That's it. Ranked 7, Stefan, coming into this tournament. Now ranked 1. You're World Cup champions. How does that sound?
It sounds brilliant. It sounds really amazing. It's really hard for me not to swear. It's so just...
Well, thank you not for swearing. Thank you for a great final. You know,
thank you.
Austria now heading into another final as well in the women's.
Yes, indeed.
So
I gotta coach that.
well, there we go. So into one game, coaching into another. You know, thank you once again for a great final. I hope you had a great time. You know, and we'll probably see you in 2 years' time yet again. If you're still playing, then
I hope so.
well, so
And
do
you
we.
guys have an amazing fan base, amazing fans. What do you want to say to the fans in Austria that are out there
Thanks for
supporting you?
everyone who came here with us. I mean, we're here like with 80 people or something. Everyone paid for it themselves. It's such an amazing environment. You just feel it on the court. They're carrying you. And at home, everyone's watching. It's like, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning or something, and everyone's in front of the live stream or the TV.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Can't say. It means the world.
Well, thank you very much, Stefan. We'll have to leave
Thank
you
you.
here, but thank you very much. World Cup champions, Austria. Thank you.
All right, well, there's more to come, isn't there, Greg?
There is indeed. We're heading next into the women's